Hello everybody and welcome to my first tutorial. So today I'm going to show you my entire production of making an outro video thing, like what you've been seeing on my more recent videos. In the past I haven't done it, not because I couldn't, because I knew how to, but I really just didn't want to, and I was doing a different thing, and I decided, you know what, let's change it up and do something different. So I'm going to show you my complete production of, what should we call it, making an outro. So what you're going to need is Cinema 4D, Premiere, and Photoshop. Now I have CC, Creative Cloud, and I'm not really going to tell you one way or another how to get any of these programs. I mean, you can find them on their websites. You can, I don't know, do whatever you want. I'm not going to really say how you can go about getting them, but there's plenty of ways. So let's start off with Cinema 4D. So the way this works is I have a little rig here. I don't really know what kind of rig it is. Let's see here. Steve rig, okay, by Weedline. Okay, cool. So I have this rig, and there it is. It's pretty simple, not much to it. But what you do is you come over here, click on that, open this up, and you gotta save your what are they called? Save your skins wherever you want. You can do whatever you want to them. What I typically do is, let's see, if you look here, I remove the eyes on them so that I can, because if you don't remove the eyes, the skin texture eyes are still there, plus the Cinema 4D eyes, and it looks pretty bad. So what I do in here is, since it looks like the eyes are really low down and it looks like they're right on top of the beard, I don't like that. So this is my skin, by the way. So what I'm going to do here is, where is it? Right eye position Y. Bring that up to 50. Left eye position Y. Bring that up to 50. And eyebrows, because eyebrows are pretty bland. I don't like them like that. So what we're going to do is bring it up a little bit higher. This one just a little bit more. Left eyebrow rotate, right eyebrow rotation. Bring it up there and there. So now he's got kind of this confused look on his face. I don't quite like that because I don't like his mouth. So what we're going to come down here to mouth, put that to 0.5. Enter. So now he's got a slight smile. Still don't quite like the positioning of the mouth. So we'll come down here. Oh, not that. Oh, that works. Maybe. Let's bring that up to 0.4. No, actually, no. I'll leave that at 0. Keep it as it is. Let's have a smile. So we're going to place his mouth and move that up just about 1 centimeter. And there we go. Now it looks pretty good. See? Pretty good. So we'll close his mouth just a little bit. Just like that. And there we go. His face looks pretty good. Now I'm not going to go super in depth on here, because this is an overall tutorial, not just a Cinema 4D tutorial. And I'm not an expert at Cinema 4D, but I do know a little bit about it. So we're going to come over here, click on the right arm under the Steve rig and IK controls. So we'll bring it up, bring it out a little bit, and up, like so, and bring it forward there. Left arm. Bring this one up and over just a little bit. So there we go. Come down to the foot, move it to the side a little bit, and up a little bit, and same with the left foot. But this one we're going to move it up a little bit more, as well as a little bit back. Just a little bit. There we go. So now it gives him that look of jumping or something. I don't know. We'll see how it works. So we're going to line him up nice and centered. Get the little light tool, otherwise it'll just come out as a black screen. And we'll bring it up to where it's pretty centered. Bring that back just about there. And go up here and click on this. Render the active project, blah blah blah. Scroll out, see how it looks. Wait for this to load up. And that looks pretty good. So we'll come over here, save as. Want to keep that as a PNG, and go into Cinema 4D. And we'll put this as tutorial. Whoops, if I can spell that. Tutorial. Tutorial outro. There we go, if I can spell that. And there we go. And this, you could just close it off. Actually, I'm going to save this as tutorial outro as well, but not .png. So there we go. Save that off, and there we go. So now we're going to open up Photoshop. This is where you really make it. So let's get this opened up here. If it will load. It's just taking its time. There we go. Okay. So we're going to start it off with a brand new one. So the reason I know it's kind of a weird tutorial outro. It's kind of a weird pixel size. The reason I do that is because that's the size of my screen and it looks the best with my videos. So normally it's 1280 or 1080 by 720, but I do this because it's kind of a weird size, but that's just to fit my screen so that it looks the best with the picture, with the video. But I'm sure you could probably just do oh, what do you call that? HD, which is just 1080 by 720. Or you can go Super HD. I don't even know what that is. But we'll wait for this to load up. And there we go. So I'm not going to go super in-depth on here, but we're going to open up a new tab, or layer, excuse me. Let's see. Find a picture here. Ignore those ones of me. So let's go here. Minecraft shaders. Take this and just click and drag. There we go. Oh, because the format module cannot parse the file. What does that mean? Let's try this one, whatever. Doesn't matter. There we go. And then you just line it up so that there aren't those white bars. Like so, and whoop. You can make the background transparent or if you want, doesn't really matter. There we go, that looks pretty good. So open up a new one. And this is where you're going to put your video. Normally you can do green, but that depends on what colors are in your skin. So therefore, I have green in my skin, so I'm going to just go ahead and pick pink. Now it doesn't really matter. It does not matter at all what this color is. It really doesn't. So we'll just take it like that. And I want the pixel rate on the, well, not the pixel rate, the point on the outside to be a little bit bigger. So we'll take that up to 5. So there you go. Now you got a nice little, oops, take that back. So there you go. Now you got a nice little border around that. Set the check mark up there. You can move it around wherever you want to be. Put it there. So we'll come in here, go to Documents, or wherever you save your Cinema 4D thingy. There it is. Click and drag it over there, and boom, there you go. So this one you can resize it, keep it how it is. Doesn't really matter. We'll put it like right there. That looks good. So let's see. Yeah, as you can see, I got some green in there. So if I were to put green there, it would mess that up. So I figured I'll just do pink because I don't have pink anywhere else. So it'll work out pretty good. Now what I usually put down is I'll come up here, not at 300. Let's put that down to 100. Drag it over there, and I usually will put down, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Now, I don't want that font, so we'll come in here and do Bayviews or whatever that's called. I don't even know. Let's come in here, go to 50. Nope. 90. Nope. 70. There we go. Now that looks pretty good, but it's kind of hard to see, so I'll change that to yellow or orange. Yellow. Kind of an orangish yellow. Put that down below there, just so it looks better. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Now you can come in here and you can do all kinds of fancy stuff. So I'm going to go into blending options. Hop down to stroke. That actually looks pretty cool as it is. Inner shadow, no. Inner glow, no. Color overlay, no. Drop shadow, yes. Go down here, and we'll change the distance to 10. Size to 10 as well. Or no, we'll keep that at 5 actually. And the spread 5. 0. We'll leave it at 0. Doesn't matter. So it's looking pretty cool there. Now you could also put in like pictures. You can put in like Twitter or Facebook links. So just grab a PNG, zoom that down, scale, well, not zoom, scale that down. You can hold shift if you want to be a perfect square, but I let off, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter, doesn't need to be perfect. So we'll put that there, hit the check mark, and then let's find our Twitter button. Where is it? We'll do this one. Access denied. What is that supposed to mean? So we'll put it down. Scale it down to about the same size. Now these I just found them on Google or something, doesn't really matter. I don't know. You can make them, you can find them, doesn't really matter. So there you go. So that's looking pretty cool. I mean, you can go way more in depth. So first off, we'll put this here and we'll put a little drop shadow on him. Oop, not an outer glow. A drop shadow. Put this at 15 and 10, same as the lettering. So there you go. Now it gives a little bit of depth, you know. So I think that's pretty good there. And yeah, I think that's good. So we will save this as a tutorial outro there. And I just have this all organized. Outros. Boom. Boom. Saved. And export this. Or no, excuse me. Wrong program. Save as. You can really save it as anything. PNG, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Typically I do PNG. But again, it does not matter. At least, I mean, it depends on what you're wanting to do with it. So now for the last program, Premiere Pro Creative Cloud. So, if it'll open up. Come on. Okay, so we're back, and here we are with Premiere Pro. And what we're just going to do here is make a brand new thing. So, tutorial outro 1. And capture format, none of this really matters. I pretty much just leave this as it is. Doesn't really matter. So create that. And you're there now. Whoop. There we go. Like so. And there we go. So let's find out that picture that was saved in outros. This will be tutorial outro. Where's T? Tutorial outro, there it is. Click and drag. There we go. And this will be played at the end of the video so you guys can see what it really looks like. So what you gotta do here is basically just find any video you want to put on the little green screen thing. So we'll come over here to edited videos, to some video that I've done, and we'll just pretty much randomly pick one. Doesn't really matter what it is. Really doesn't matter. It's taking a little bit to load. Okay, there we go. We will go to what video? Let's go to Advent 1. We'll do that. That's a good one. There we go. And I'll leave links to that and blah blah blah. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So what we're gonna do, wait for this to load up. Come on. Haven't got all day. Oh yes, also I put some music on here, so let's go to Firehound 57. We'll do Shine. There we go. Shout out to him for letting me use his music. Awesome, bro. Yes. Let me use his music. Leave links to his SoundCloud and all that stuff. So new sequence from clips. From clip. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Now, really, it doesn't matter how long you have it. That doesn't Oh, oh, that's there's something wrong there. Title. You could also do. Let's make a new title. Typically, this doesn't happen. That just never actually happened to me before, but I know how to fix it. So we're going to insert graphic. Don't know why it would have done that. Go down here, outros. Tutorial outro. There we go. That's rather peculiar. Don't know why it would be that big. It was set to my screen resolution. Maybe, I don't know. Don't know what that was all about. We'll get this fixed though. Get it fixed up here. So this really isn't the way I go about doing it, but this works anyways. This works if it gets all messed up like it did. So, bring it down just a little bit more. And that works. Just close that out. Click and drag, and there we go. So we're going to come over here and drag it out. I usually do 30 seconds, so I will do 30 seconds. Come over here. It really, again, doesn't really matter what the video is. It's just whatever you want. So you're going to do that. And you're going to come over here, go to Effects, type down ULTRA, Ultra. If I can spell that. ULTRA, Ultra key. Click and drag that onto there. And bam, just like that. Go over there, click on here, the little eyedropper, click on the pink, and boom, there we go. And there it's working. Now, obviously that looks really messed up and really weird. We can fix it though, all in due time. Let's come down here, scale this down. Let's just take a random guess at 47. Move it over to position. Move it up, not down, up. Okay, it's a little bit bigger, so we'll do 49. There we go. And move it up. There we go. So that looks pretty good. Okay, so obviously this looks really messed up. The way I've found to fix this is go to spill suppression. I mean, it's really like tweaking basically all of the things. Spill, drop that down to 0. Bam. It's pretty much fixed. I mean, obviously you can make it look a little bit nicer. So there. You can actually make it black and white if you want. Which I probably wouldn't do that in here. I'd do that in Photoshop if I was going to. Bring that down to 30. Luma. Gives it a darker color. I'll leave it at 50. Why not? 50. There we go. Come over here. Drag the music down. Just like that. There we go. Get them all lined up. Come over here, do apply default transition. But personally, I don't like that on the video, so go over here, clear. Apply default transition, boom. And now we have the outro. Now, obviously, you can make this look a lot better, or however you want. But let's look at this. Whoop. That's a little loud. Take this down to negative. Let's do 15 decibels. And there we go. Let's try it now. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong one. Negative 15. Bring this one up to negative 10. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go like this. I don't want that audio clip. I want, or video clip, I mean. I want that. There. So there's no music.
Fully that
That's
works.
looking pretty cool. So there we go. Save this off as tutorial outro 1. Perfect. Yes. And export this. And when you come in here, now obviously you can make that look a little bit nicer if you want, a little bit crisper and, you know, better colors, but oh well. When you come in here, what you want to do is click on Format H26264. That's what I do. I don't know why it's called that. Scroll all the way down until you see YouTube. All of these are YouTube. You could pick whatever, whatever, file, size you want. So you can go 1080, 720, 360. We'll do 360. That's what I usually do. Control 1. Usually I do that because my internet's pretty slow and yeah, it takes a long time. But anyways, we'll hit export on it and I will see you later.
I. Fully that worked. So, hi everybody, we're here. We're doing a Christmas special.
Indeed we are.
Yeah, we're gonna stay at my cousin's cabin. He's left. I think he died. I think he left it to me in his will. I'm not sure if he's dead.
Doesn't he kind of hate you?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah, cousin Stan's cabin. Here we go.
There we go.
What's
Okay.
dumb.